Hey guys, we're back. Just a gun guy. Had a little bit of a break, had some stuff going on, but now we're back. And today I got a really cool gun. Used to be my favorite gun I had in my safe. Today we have a Springfield TRP operator 1911. The gun is safe, nothing in it. Now we can talk about it. This gun is awesome. 1911 Springfield Armory. It is a TRP operator. Has a half rail on it. They do come in full rail. They come without a rail. They come in stainless. Now they come in 10 millimeter. They come with an RMR on them. So they are really slick guns. And I'm telling you, this gun is rock solid. So I'll give you guys a little bit of tidbit information on this thing. Kind of a little background. So one of the really cool things that I found out a few years ago after I bought this gun is Chris Kyle, American sniper. He's not with us anymore, God rest his soul, but he carried one of these in combat overseas. This is a 1911, the handgun, the sidearm that he used. This was his choice, what he wanted. So I think that's really cool. I didn't know that before I bought it, but once I found out about it after I bought it, I thought that was pretty cool. Little other tidbit about this, little bit of a history on it. Not so much history, but the LAPD SWAT still uses this exact gun when they're out doing their thing. So this is a proven gun. It's not like it's just an ordinary 1911. I mean, these things are really built very well. So let's go over some of the features of the gun. So it is a full size 1911, full 5-inch, full frame. You can see at the front side here does have a bull barrel. So it is bull barreled. Half rail, which is pretty cool. You put a light on there. I do not have a light for it. That was not the purpose for me when I bought it. Let's see, it does have target sights so that you can kind of mess around with them a little bit. I did mess around with them a little bit when I first got it. Not exactly sure where the hold is. I used to be able to hit golf balls at 20 yards with this thing pretty consistent. I'm not sure that I could do that anymore because I haven't shot it in a while. See, let's go over some more of the features of the gun. Ambidextrous safety, so it does have a safety on both sides, and it is positive, very positive. I mean, that click is really good. So front strap, so front strap checkering has 20 lines per inch front strap checkering, and I'm telling you, this thing, I've said this about a couple other guns, but this one for sure, if I was to take this gun and just dump it in oil, like just take it and drop it in a big old tub of oil and then pick it back up and grab a hold of it, doesn't matter. This thing is not going anywhere. Actually, I've got workers' hands, you know, I got calloused hands, and I'm telling you, when you grab a hold of this thing and you shoot it for a while, you can feel it. I mean, it is really aggressive. Not crazy about that, because it does get, you know, you start putting 200, 300, 400 rounds through this thing, it gets to be pretty tedious. The grips, G10 grips, and they are very aggressive too. Kind of got this whole theme of adrenaline going, sweaty, you know, you're operating. I don't like using that word, operating, but being tactical, whatever you're doing, you know, this gun's not going anywhere in your hands. Let's see, let's go over some more features of the gun. It's got a match grade barrel, match grade trigger, and the trigger on this thing is really good and really positive. So get in on that. A little bit of creep and a solid break. A reset that out, and it just pops right out. Good break. Go to the trigger pull gauge. We'll see what the trigger pull gauge says about it. Okay, now I'm going to try and move the gauge and not the gun. Center of the bow. There's something going off here. What we got? Try it again. Operator error. Oh, I know what it was. I didn't have the beaver tail safety pulled in, so that was my fault. There it went. 4.4 pounds. 4.9 pounds. One more. 3 point, oh, just right at 4 pounds. So it's called a 4-pound trigger, which is really, really good for duty use. My impressions of this gun, I love this gun. This used to be the gun that the buddies are over and you guys are shooting, you're having a good time, and then they want to start getting into competitions and wanting to see who can shoot better. Let me go grab this real quick. One knock that I have about this gun, and has nothing to do mechanically with this gun, just not a fan of it. Springfield loves to print on their guns all over the place as of what they are. So you got Springfield Armory, you got their little crest sign there, you got TRP on the back of the slide here. You flip it over, you got TRP on this side, it says operator caliber 45, and then it says tactical right here. If it was me and I was designing this gun, I just put Springfield Armory somewhere on there and put that it's a 45 and be done with it. You obviously know what you're getting when you buy the gun. If you do any kind of research, you know this is a good gun. As far as 1911 wise, where this ranks on the scale, as far as, you know, your bottom end, middle range, top end, 100% custom, you're venturing into the top end production semi-custom 1911, kind of about where all your Dan Wessons are sitting. So this is pretty much just on the same level as a Dan Wesson 1911, and then above that, you know, you start getting your Les Bear, Ed Brown, Wilson Combat, Nighthawk, so on and so forth. So this is a pretty good gun. I do have multiple magazines, and I'm going to run through this thing. I got 2 Kimber mags, 2 Springfield mags, 2 Wilson Combat mags, and I also have 2 Chip McCormick 10-round power mags, and we're going to run through it. We're going to shoot the steel, we're going to shoot the silhouette, kind of normal stuff we do, kind of see how it shoots. May do some distance, try and do some tactical stuff with it, you know, kind of give you guys an idea of that. I'm definitely not I'm not an operator, I'm just a guy, I'm just a gun guy. So I just like shooting, so I'll kind of do a little scenario with you guys with that so you can see that. We're just gonna go right into shooting it. So I got, let's see, Springfield mags first, and we got our steel set up, and we're just gonna see how it holds. It's 10 yards. I haven't shot this in a little bit, so let's see how it holds. I'm gonna aim dead center, see what we got. Springfield mag ran good. Looks like it's hitting just a little bit high and right. Kind of looks where it's at. Definitely high, and pretty much looks like all of them hit to the right. So it's not too terribly bad. Just want to let you guys know too, I am using a Alien Gear outside the waistband paddle holster. So I got this as kind of a deal when I got another holster. So I know 1911, got to put it in leather, but for these purposes today, I want it on the outside. So we are using an outside the waistband holster. Got another mag in. Let's go to the silhouette. We'll do let's do an accuracy test first, and then we'll kind of do our tactical stuff. So we'll go 7 yards. Accuracy be the left silhouette, small orange dot, right where his nose would be. Now I'm gonna aim, let's aim right at it. See if we are high and right. Let's aim right at it. go up here and take a look. Pulled one hard, but the rest of them looks like we're actually just about high. Maybe just a slight left is the way that kind of fell out there. Had 8 rounds, 1 there. Looks like 3 there and 4 in there. Kind of hard to see, but that's what it looks like. So very, very accurate gun. Very, very accurate. So that was another Springfield mag. So both those are good. I don't know what I did with that other one. I'll put it back in my pocket. Yeah. So, let's chuck them out of the way. Now, Wilson Combat. Actually, you know what? Yep, let's run the Wilsons. So, tactical stuff. I don't have a mag holder or anything like that. It's not something I normally carry. I do carry extra magazines when I carry my concealed carry, but that goes in my pocket, so it's not really anything tactical, if that's what you want to call it. So let's just bounce back and forth between the targets, you know, go center mass. You know, if I was a LAPD SWAT, I'd be going for center mass pretty much every time. So we'll kind of bounce back and forth and see how we get kind of center mass on both these. So I'll kind of stand in the center here. We'll go 7 yards. And we'll start on the right. And we're just gonna see how it goes. I got another mag. It's in my front pocket. We'll put it here in my jacket pocket so I can get to it. And we'll do a reload in there too. Okay? All right. Reload. So pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like I missed one there, but all those are pretty good center mass shots, so that's pretty good. Kind of like that. That's kind of fun. So let's see, what else could we do? Let's do got Kimber mags, so we're gonna run them too. Let's kind of do the same thing. Maybe we'll do a double tap center mass, go for the head, double tap center mass, go for the head, and kind of see how that goes. So try and be as tactical as possible. All right, here we go. That. Kimber mag, reload, center mag. Really good on that. Ran really, really good. So that's pretty cool. Tactical, I mean, this thing's gonna run. I mean, it's not gonna fail. It's not ever gonna fail you. It's just a superb 1911. It really is. I absolutely love this gun. It's been a favorite of mine for a long time. It's one that I'll probably never, ever, ever, ever get rid of, even though it does sit in my safe a lot these days. Absolutely love this gun. So now, let me get set up. I got 2 Chip McCormick power mags, both 10-round mags, and let's do some distance. Let's see how we do from distance. We kind of did the tactical stuff, kind of did the slow fire, so let's do some distance stuff, kind of see how it runs, and see if it fails with the Chip McCormick mags. I don't think that it's going to, but we'll see if it does. Let me get set up for that, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, forgot to show you guys the targets. So here they are. Got 1 flyer here, missed there, and pretty much everything else, I mean, was really, really good. All center mass, all really, really good shots. 2 head shots. Other target over here, all center mass. That still would have hit, just wouldn't have hurt him very bad. Missed right here, so 2 misses. We'll call it 3. 3 misses out of the whole entire thing, and I ran 32 rounds. So that's really, really good. So 32 rounds, 2 misses, 30 out of 32 is pretty good. So we're gonna go to distance. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're gonna start at 10. Gonna keep working our way back. I got 1 10-round Chip McCormick mag in the gun, and we'll see how we do, but we may just use this 1 mag. So start at 10. Come back to 20. So if anybody's interested in a Springfield Armory TRP, whether it be the operator or the full rail, they are pretty hard to find. So you may have to go to your local gun shop and have them order it. I know my local gun shops don't carry these. I actually had to order this one off Bud's gun shop. So just a little tidbit if it's something that interests you. They're just kind of elusive. They're not normally stocked because they're pretty high dollar guns. I think I paid about $1,500 for this one. Real close to it. So not your normal run-of-the-mill 1911. 40 yards. It's a dream to shoot. Trigger is fantastic. From distance, the sight's not really built for something like this, so it's kind of hard to pick up the front sight, stay focused on target. But we're doing pretty good so far, so see how we do from 50. Felt myself pull that first shot. When you get to be an avid shooter, as soon as you squeeze the trigger, you know you screwed up. So now we're at 60. So we're out of ammo from 60. Wait 1 second though. First time in a long time. Got 5 rounds left. So let's give it another poke. 45 round. These are 230 grain Winchester hardball ammo. 45 from 60 yards. I'm not saying it whoop, but it definitely has some drop off on it. Just trying to figure out where to hold. I'm trying to hold high center, but at this distance, the front sight pretty much covers up everything. So let's try it again. There we go. That means you got 3 rounds left. We'll come back here to 70. Yep, I grabbed another mag. I love shooting this gun. I didn't want to tell you guys I got extra mags. I've never done that before, but hit from 70. Just keep going. I got 10 more rounds. I'd love to be able to try and hit from 100 with this thing. Never done it before. Never even attempted. This is pretty much the farthest I've ever shot this. Ever. So I hope you guys can still see the target, because I know it's getting awful small. 80 yards. All right, so we hit from 80, and I got to change my trajectory because we're about to run into some serious pine trees. I got a trampoline here. So you guys can walk with me. I got to walk straight over, then walk that way. We're not going to cut, so you guys can know this is all one take. Got to get to where I can see it. There we go. So there's 80. Here's 90. And I can see it. Hopefully you can see it. All right. Springfield TRP operator, 90 yards. Give it a poke. There's 90. I think I figured out where to hold. Let's come back to 100. I gotta tell you, I'm getting pretty nervous because this is like live. This is seriously live right now. So keep walking. Don't want you to fall. All right. Now we're at 100. I gotta try and get my footing here because I'm kind of on a little bit of a slant. Okay, 100 yards with a 45. Not easy, not easy. Done it with a 9mm, done it with a 10mm, but I've never done it with a 45. So let's give it a poke. Oh man, well, let's just keep going. I mean, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'll step right here, and I hope you guys can still see. Let's see if, can you still see? Yeah? Okay. So we are at 110, and this is the max I can go, because as you can see, got pine trees behind me, so 110. Never in my life have I tried this with a 45, ever. Got a little bit of a breeze coming in now. So we're out. I have no more ammo in my pocket, I promise. So something that's really cool, I can't really tell it all from right here, but we gotta go up and look at that steel. That's a 12-inch steel gong, and it looked like it was patterning and grouping extremely well. So we're gonna go up there and take a look at it. So we're not gonna follow me all the way up there because that'd be boring. So when we get back, we'll be at the steel target. So you get the question a lot. Is a $1,500 1911 better than an $800 1911? That's up to a 100-yard group starting at 10 yards. So minus this guy, count this guy, this is my hand. Look at that. So you're talking the palm of my hand, maybe a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. So maybe, let's just say 6 to 7 inch group all the way out to 100 yards. That right there needs zero explanation. The proof is in the pudding. I am not a professional. I am just a guy, and I just happen to like fine firearms, and this is why you buy fine firearms right here. That is awesome. Okay, so final review. Springfield Armory TRP operator. So I always try and score these things on a 1 to 5 star rating. Nothing will ever get a 5 stars. It's just the way it is. Even though that was awesome, it's not a 5-star gun, because I definitely will shoot something and have shot something that is better than this. So, my score, my final thoughts. Right there. I don't need to say anything else as far as, is this gun worth it? Is this gun capable of doing everything? You've seen the tactical stuff that I did over there. I went from distance. I mean, as I'm shooting, I'm seeing where these bullets are hitting. You guys can't, but I'm seeing where they're hitting, and I'm thinking to myself, holy crap. Like, they're hitting almost in the same spot. And I'm trying to hold in the same spot, and obviously, it's doing a pretty good job. So, as far as distance-wise, where I was holding at 100 yards, at 100 yards, 45 ammo, this is where I was holding. This is where I was trying to hold. So, and that was true for, it shoots a little high anyway, so I think I struggled at 60. I think that's where it was at, where it took me a few shots to hit. You know, and at that time I'd already moved up probably about right here, so I was probably just overshooting, dropped it down a little bit, hit it. So, did take 25 rounds, not perfect, not a professional. So, star rating. I'm rambling because I'm trying to come up with the right number in my head, because I got to do this justice. As much as I would love to give this thing a 5 star, it's not going to happen. 4.5. 4.5. That's what this is. It's a 4.5. It is, I mean, honestly, man, this is so cliche and kind of gooberish to say. Zombie apocalypse happens, gotta run and grab something out of my safe. This bad boy is going right there and is not coming off. I mean, I feel like this thing is a tank. It runs and it runs and it runs. Do Glocks run? Yes, they do. Do other guns run? Yes, they do. You pay good money for something, you want it to run, you want it to function, you want it to perform. It did it today. 4.5. That's the star rating. That's what it gets. Not changing it. Not ever gonna happen. Freaking-tastic firearm. Fantastic. If you're in the market for one of these, go to your local gun shop. I'm sure they can order it for you. Definitely support local business as much as you can. I know I said I got this off Bud's Gun Shop, but I did get this off Bud's Gun Shop a long time ago. So you're talking about 4 or 5 years ago. And I do try and support local business as much as I can. Not trying to get political. Support the local gun shop to buy ammunition as much as you can. As some of you heard in the local news, a certain distributor is starting to do away with certain calibers of ammunition. They're going to stop selling it to kind of coddle a certain group of people. So they just won't get my business no more. Definitely support your local business, your local gun shops. I'm just a gun guy. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and God bless America.